Hello everyone. So today in this video we are going to discuss about the flex in CSS. So when I was learning about the flex, it's like I got a bit confused to understand the core concept of flex and then how this flex works, what are the different properties of flex, and how I can apply this flex properties to align my items in the screen, right? So I have been like a bit confused when I started with different tutorials and all, and finally I was able to learn that how exactly these things works. And then so the most of the tutorials that I have seen are like making things complex, but what I'm trying to do here is I'll just make it very simple and very clear to all of you, like only the few properties that we need to know basically if you are going to use the flex, and then there are specific few set of values for each of those properties. So if you know that, right, basically uh, to be completely understanding the flex, you just need to know like 3 or 4 properties. That's all you need to know, right? So I'm going to discuss or I'm going to do an example of that, then we will see how that flex property works. Okay. So alright, let's welcome to my tutorial, and if you are seeing my video for the first time, just do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that every video that I upload will come to you as a notification. Okay, alright, let's get started. I'm in like JS Fiddle. I don't have anything written. So what we can do is let's create a div, and let's write some, or let's say let's put some couple of more divs inside that. I am not putting anything here, and so I'm just putting A here, and then this is B. Okay, then I'm defining a class for this. This is box, and I'm using the same class for both the types. Okay, so class equal to box. Okay, so I'm going to define the dot class here, sorry, dot box. Box is here, and then I'm going to define, it says, just putting some background color as gray, then putting some text color as, say, white, and then I'm putting a border for this border. It's like 1 pixel solid, putting it as black, and then I'm putting a padding, let's say 20 pixel. What else do I need for this? So I need some, okay, font size, I'm putting it like 12 pixel. Okay, and then let's say I'm putting, let's see if I have 2 boxes, right? So I'm putting a margin of like 10 pixel, and finally I'll set some width and the height for this with, let's say, 20 pixel, and the height is 20 pixel as well. Okay, so if I run this, I should be able to see 2 boxes here with the A and the B and with the properties that I set here. Okay, so let's create a class for the outer div as well. Let's say if I make it as container, and dot say container, and I'm putting it as, let's say if I'm putting a border of, let's say, 1 pixel solid, green border I'm giving it. Okay, and then putting a margin 2 of, let's say, 10 pixel. Okay, so if you put this, I can see this bar. So let me increase the width of the border so it looks okay. So you should be able to see it. Okay, so now I can see this. Let's put a height for this too. Height 300 pixel. Okay, so I can see this. I can have an outer. I have an outer div now. Some properties, the height of 300 pixel, and then I have 2 divs inside with some labels A and B. Okay, now what we are going to discuss now is how to use a flex property in this box to arrange these two inner divs, right? So let's say if I, right now it's in the top left corner. So let's say if I want to bring it to the center here, or let's say if I want to bring to the exact center of this box, or let's say if I want to bring it to the bottom left corner or bottom right corner, top right corner, right? So how I can use the flex property to move this element within the outer div. Okay, so as I said, right, so basically you need to basically know only like 4 properties uh, to like move these elements within that outer div. Okay, so first property is, let's say you have to set the display as flex. Okay, so display as flex. So now what you're doing is that you're saying my flex direction. Okay, that's the second property. So flex direction can have properties like row, column, row reverse, and column reverse. Okay, so basically if you put as a row, right, did you see? So it aligns that as a in a row. All the elements within this outer div, it aligns in a row. Okay, by default it is arranged as a column. If I move it as a column, it will be arranged in a column. Okay, that's a flex direction. So you can align those elements in a row or in a column. Okay, and next is one more thing is there, so you can put it as a column reverse. So what happens here is, if you see, it is arranged in a column but in the reverse order. So before the column, since if you just add the column, it will be like A and B. Now it's in reverse order, so A starts from here, and then the B. So A was here and B was here just for the column, and then the reverse is A and B. So similarly, you have the row will have A and B here, A here and B here. So if you put row reverse, A will start from here, A and B here. Okay, so if I change this to row reverse, it will start from A here and then B. Okay, so that's how you can move the inner elements, like a row in a row wise or a column wise, or like a reverse order. Okay, so the next property is, there is a property called justify center. So basically justify, not center, justify context, sorry, justify content. What it helps is, it will help you move your elements inside the div left to right. Okay, so basically if you have this row here and the center here, so this will be basically in a row and this will be in the center. Let's say if I want to be at the end, flex start, this will be the left corner, and then I have the center property and then the flex end. If you put the flex end, it will go to this side, this end. Okay, so flex start, center, and then flex end. So that will help me move those elements from left to right. So that is the justify content. Justify content is just used to move the elements from left to right. Okay, so you may notice one difference here is, as you see, if you put a row reverse, right, so row reverse will align the elements in this A and B in the top right corner, but if you just put row reverse, the A will start from here and then the B. So this is like A and B here. If you just put row reverse, it will be B and A will start from here. Okay, so that is the difference. So as I said, justify content just has the 3 values like center, flex start, and flex end. So flex start from here, the center, and then flex end. Okay, and another element, another property that you have is align items. Okay, so this also you have like same values, this flex start, flex end, and then you have center. Okay, so align elements is nothing but it just help you move the elements from top to bottom. So justify content, it is from left to right, and the align elements is from top to bottom. Okay, so if I put flex end, right, so you see it is moved from to the bottom, right? So if you put flex start, what happens is it is already at the top, so it doesn't do anything, so it's already at the top. So if I put center, it moves here. So I would say this is pretty much you want to know to align your elements using the flex. Just this flex direction, you can move these elements row wise or column wise, and row wise and column rows. Justify content will helps you move your content left to right. Align elements, align items will help you move your elements top to bottom. That's all you want to know. Okay, so let's say if you want to like this put A and B in the center, right? What you have to do is justify content should be in the center, so it comes here left to right, right? So justify content will take the element here to here to the center here, and then align elements. If you put center, that will bring the items to the center, right? Top to bottom center, so it'll be the exact center. So if I put center here, it will be in the exact center. Okay, so let's say if you want to move the element here, so what should I do? So I should do the justify content. It should be at the flex start, because it should be at the left end, and then the align elements, it should be at the flex end because it should be at the bottom, right? So if I do these two, I can move this to here. Let's say if you want to like center, bottom center, right? So what I should do is, so I should just say from left to right, I should bring it to center. So left to right is justify content. So I just need to put it to center. It'll come here. So that's what I don't want to make it very complex. This is very simple concept. You just need to know like few properties, like only 4 properties to use the flex. Okay. So if you have any questions, just put a comment and then I'll try to respond. And I hope you learned something from this video. If you did learn something, please do subscribe to my channel and then put a nice comment, and also share this video to your friends. Alright, thanks for watching, and then I'll see you in the next video.